I know I've already mentioned it several times in my videos and such about the Man of Steel sequel and all, but after some news that was confirmed yesterday about the movie, in addition to the Ben Affleck news, I felt the need to tell people why I think we have no need to worry about this movie. Unless you thought the first movie sucked, and then I guess you're kind of screwed. Because, I'm sorry, I do want to reach out to you people that didn't like the movie. I do. Um, I'm just saying, I thought it was amazing. I think there's way too much hate going on in regards to, oh my god, you liked that? What is wrong with you? Or, you didn't like that? Oh my god, I'm not talking to you ever again. You know, like, all that kind of stuff. But here, reason number one. Henry Cavill and the other members of the cast, well, out of characters that were still alive at the end of the movie, yes, they will be back. So that's good. Good continuation here. Amy Adams, seriously awesome! Zack Snyder returns as the director, David S. Goyer returns as the writer. And I'm not 100% positive, but I'm sure Nolan still has some kind of production credit in there. I sure hope so. And number 3, Bryan Cranston, star of Breaking Bad, Mr. Walter White himself, Heisenberg, he will be playing Lex Luthor. And the fact that Lex Luthor was announced to be in the movie was good enough for me. But the fact that this guy is elected to play him, this is going to be really cool. But basically, I was really upset when I heard the Batman Superman news. One, because I grew attached to Christian Bale's Batman. And two, I wasn't ready to see another Batman, even though I knew there's no way Christian Bale's Batman would fit in this timeline if they were doing Justice League. And there's also... So yeah, I was worried because it was like, if Batman's in here, I was thinking that Lex Luthor was the logical progression from the way Man of Steel 1 ended. So now that I know it's confirmed that Lex Luthor is the villain and played by someone really cool, I'm happy about that. Apparently the other contender that they were throwing around was Mark Strong, who, if you aren't familiar with Mark Strong, he played the villain in Sherlock Holmes, Robert Downey Jr. one. He played Chris D'Amico's dad in Kick-Ass. And he was the villain in Ridley Scott's Robin Hood movie starring Russell Crowe, which was it was okay. It was okay. But anyway, I think Mark Strong would have been a great choice for Luthor, except I'm thinking of him too much as the villain in Kick-Ass. And I can't really unsee that. And he was an amazing villain in the Robert Downey Jr. Guy Ritchie Sherlock Holmes movie. Yeah. Awesome. And number 4, Ben Affleck. Okay, yeah. But if everything else seeming to be falling into place properly, I think they know what they're doing with their choice. And the fact that Ben Affleck is so much himself in a lot of his roles, and that's the biggest reason I have a hard time sometimes getting into him. I think that's the point. We want a character that doesn't have too distinct, like, of an acting style, or a style that's at least, okay, we believe this is a person, this is this person. That's good enough. And if we worry too much about him, like, becoming the character and such, then we kind of lose the movie itself. And let's just say, I don't think we have another Green Lantern movie on our hands. Though we probably do have another Green Lantern movie on our hands in regards to the fact that if they're putting Green Lantern in Justice League, they really need to represent a lot better than they did in that movie. I didn't even stay awake for it. But that's all I have to say. And as far as superheroes, since 2015 is a while away, rest assured that Man of Steel 2 and Avengers 2 and any of the other things that might pop up by then will be pretty good. Meanwhile, wait till November to get your next superhero fix with Thor 2, The Dark World. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Ciao.